EA Sports, within the game. Wow, that's one of those plays that you call and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. A fairly short kick from the 14. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The drive starts with a run by White. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. In motion right is Jones. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Miller the man in motion. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
No, 66. Shadow. 53, Linda. Regular. Hey, bolt 66. Quick.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Reload! 450.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Julio Jones, 33 yards. And the Bucs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Brady will look to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Fights through and now a crease. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 36 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Miller, the man in motion. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
72.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Brady. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Love. Out to his left. Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 72 yards. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Goal 50. Goal bandit. 72. Hey, back.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Jugger. Pack it.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Pinned by Antoine Winfield Jr. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Jones will come now in motion right. Brady now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
72. Alert!
Here's Brady to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
No, 66. Shadow. 63 lead now. Regular. 63.
To throw, it's Brady. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hey, Alabama. Sugar.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Rip. Ozzie. Hey, check it. Hey, 66.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In motion right is Jones. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back, 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
72.
Brady's going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
No, 56. Shadow.
On first down, Brady. And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quay Walker. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had an open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
Hey, ball 66. Alpha. Hey,
To throw is Brady. Completion left side to Miller. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Hey, Alabama. Sugar.
Brady going to go on fourth down. Looking deep for Julio. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Quick slant to Watson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Here's a give to Jones running left. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Play fake. Here's Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Taken from about the 12. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady completes it to Miller. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Hey, check it.
Now Brady. He completes it to Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Hey, 56. 72.
Brady now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's White. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Hey, ball 66. Help him. Hey.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Go bandit.
Brady going to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Okay, 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 60 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Buccaneers, 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Hey, 66, 72. Alert! Check it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Able to find Jones. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
66, shadow. 53, Linda.
Brady now to throw. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Hey, 166. Alpha.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The give is to Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Set. Pack it, reload.
In motion comes the tight end left.
50. Ball bandit. 72.
One final try now for Brady. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how